Okay, what do you see right now?
You're on the God of War game, but not in it.
Okay, just making sure because I hit record and I wanted to be sure that you could still see everything, okay?
Yep.
Alright. That might be a little too loud even for my big TV, so I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Oh my god, I can't believe this is it. Oh, the music. Santa Monica Studios. I wonder if that red line is supposed to be Kratos' tattoo. And there he is. I honestly can't believe it. Hello, everybody. I am the Linkzilla, and welcome to God of War. I still can't believe it. So, obviously, this has been a long time coming. And it seems even fitting because for some of us, the wait for this game felt like an eternity. But before we go any further, I'd just basically like to say that at this time, I am currently not alone. I am joined by a very special guest. Say hello, Kay.
Hello, everyone.
Hi. Yeah, everybody, you guys know Kay from some of my Kingdom Hearts videos. She basically always likes to frequent my channel, hang out with me sometimes, and this was one game where she definitely wanted to come along for the ride, and we have been waiting for it for a long time, but well, as if you couldn't tell from the past few months, shit happens. Life gets in the way and well, I just basically want to give sort of a brief apology for all of that, because I was honestly expecting to play this game years ago. I got it when it was basically like a few months old, really, and I expected to play it for the year of God of War back when I started doing videos for this channel. But after a while, the God of War games just sort of fell off after I finished God of War 3, and I guess I just never got around to going back, so. But here we are, the new God of War game for PlayStation 4, and I honestly can't believe it. Although, a lot of people might think that what took Santa Monica Studios this long to finally do this idea, because that stinger for Kratos being alive at the end of God of War 3, it's basically been so long, so many years since that game, and we basically wanted to have an explanation of not only how Kratos lived, but where he would go after destroying Mount Olympus and everyone above and below it. How was he going to face the world that now that he had plunged it into chaos? And how would that world eke on since Kratos gave hope to mankind? But well, I guess there's really not much else to say except to find out because, like I've said in my previous God of War videos, I've always wanted to see Kratos cross over with other mythologies and take on their pantheons. And now, he has finally crossed over into Norse mythology. Still holding out on him basically heading on over to Egypt, but I guess we'll have to see where this new direction this game franchise takes us. So, anything you'd like to add, Kay?
Not really. Other than the fact that I know everyone's excited for, the continuation of this game, which is God of War Ragnarok, which we finally have a release date for that for next year.
Yep, I honestly can't believe it. It's almost like those memes that people make about, hey, you ever take so long to do something that this thing happens? Like, I'm pretty sure that it happened with MatPat over at Game Theory. He took too long with the Five Nights at Freddy's 3 video that they up and announced Five Nights at Freddy's 4. And then, friggin', I remember one video hey, he waited too long to talk about Majora's Mask, and suddenly they announced the 3DS remake. And now I took too long to finish off the year of God of War, and now God of War Ragnarok is coming. And honestly, I kind of wish that basically it hadn't, because I guess that the reveal of that game kind of revealed to me a few things about this game that I was honestly expecting. So That's too bad on my account, I suppose. And
The hype is real, though.
the what? The hype is
The hype is real, though.
the hype is definitely real. I mean, before we get into it, like, what do you refer to this game as? Do you just call it God of War 2018? Because I don't like it when game franchise does that. For me, this game was always will be God of War 4 because I've wanted it for so long, and I guess that would make God of War Ragnarok God of War 5.
Uh, a lot of people refer to this game as Dad of War.
Oh yeah, because that is
So I guess that's probably the best way to go about it, and then just keep it as God of War Ragnarok, since at least it comes up with a different title instead of just, another God of War 2.
yeah, but I still like it that way. Even though I totally dig the whole Dad of War memes, it's like it was so big when it first came out, and it's kind of a little bit kind of heartwarming to see Kratos basically get to that point in his life again. But still, like I said, it almost makes me wonder, because the original God of War series had so many prequel games. I wonder if this section of the series will get prequels, because we started out with God of War 1, then we got God of War 2, then we got our first prequel, Chains of Olympus. So will we actually start getting prequel games after Ragnarok to kind of fill in the story of where Kratos has been and how he got here? So, but I guess
I don't know about that.
But
I just know that after Ragnarok, it has already been decided that it's going to be Ragnarok, and then there's going to be 2 other games for God of War.
I guess.
And that Ragnarok will be the end of the Norse mythos.
Ah, the end of the Norse mythos. Okay, so we're already seeing the end. I guess that's kind of a good thing, because, like, with the Greek, it kind of took a bit too long. But they had a lot of stories to tell, so... But anyways, I think that we've riled on long enough.
Don't forget to turn subtitles back on, because I don't know if it turned off when you left the game.
Oh yeah, thanks for catching that, Kay. Audio... Yeah, subtitles are still on, so...
Sweet, okay.
Maybe just a smidgen. I like music, but sometimes I feel like it can be a little bit overpowering. I'm really here for the dialogue. I'm a very story-driven person. Okay. And here we go. It's been a long time, Kratos. Don't disappoint me.
He's rocking him a real good beard.
Give me a story. Give me a balanced experience. Give me a challenge. Give me God of War.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if you do give me God of War, you're probably gonna die a lot.
Yeah.
This game is pretty challenging, even on the balanced experience.
Well...
So, be up to you.
Well, it's been a while since I have really done any games, but I don't want things to be too easy, so...
If you want to, I was gonna say if you wanted a recommendation, my husband just said, dude, give me a challenge, but the balanced experience should be plenty for you.
It's weird, because I feel like the shape of his head is different. And I'm not just talking about the beard. I feel like he's...
Different graphics, I guess.
I feel like he's become more hook-faced, and his nose is sharper.
I think it's just a different graphics.
His chin has definitely got... Chop that wood. Yeah, that's it. I think that's the part where someone should make a meme where they suddenly put in footage from Mr. Deeds. Chop that wood. Yeah, that's it. Ah! You're sick. Why would you do that to me? I'm just kidding, man. If I had the editing skills, I'd probably make that. Some wounds don't heal, do they, Kratos? I mean, you've been impaled through the chest, like, how many times? 3, actually. But those seem to heal quite nicely, but...
found some.
Atreus.
No. Atreus.
Get in the boat, boy.
Get in the boat. Get in the Ava, Shinji.
Yeah, you have to forgive me with some of the video. It seems to be, like, giving me little light spikes here and there.
Still want me to tie it to the boat?
Boy. That is enough.
Follow the river downstream. Marked trees.
Oh yeah, you better get used to these boat controls.
Father?
Huh?
What?
Did something change? The forest feels different.
Everything is different, boy. Try not to dwell on it.
Yes, sir.
This forest is sick. You know, it's so weird, like, the whole idea of Kratos being a father again. Because when I saw the trailers for this game, I didn't think that he was actually going to be the kid's biological dad. I thought he was going to be, like, I don't know, the stepdad that takes him under his wing. 'Cause I feel like that's more fitting with Kratos' character. I just think that after happened with what happened with Calliope, it just couldn't happen again. I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. Sorry I'm not saying much, people, but I'm just taking all of this in. Because this... kind of wish that the camera would adjust so I could see where I'm going, but... like, all this is the tutorial and whatnot, but it kind of weaves its way into the intro of the game. I was honestly kind of expecting the game to begin how it, like, did in the trailer with the boy playing outside and Kratos calling him inside. And then that's when we get the big reveal. It's Kratos! He's alive! I don't get it. Why do trailers lie to us nowadays?
I guess because plans change. That's the only thing I've got.
Yeah. I guess they're chopping wood for the pyre, huh?
Just watch the cinematics.
I really hope that we get to know what she was like. In fact, I hope that on some...
Oh, there do I see my mother. Oh, there do I see my father. Oh, there do they call to me. Oh, there do they call
Does
to
he
me.
have a scar on his neck? Or is that a rat tail? That's a brand.
Oh, there do they call to me. Oh, there do they
Or
call
is that a
to me.
tattoo?
Oh, there do they call to me. She's ready.
free.
I wish I could talk to my mom. Touch the snow, boy. Quick.
I'm sorry.
Squeeze. This knife. It was hers. Now it is yours. She taught you to hunt.
What she knew.
Show me.
Now?
Now.
I'm hungry. Feed us.
What are we hunting?
You are hunting deer.
Which way?
In the direction of deer.
Okay, this way.
I'm beginning to wonder.
About?
Basically speaking, what I'm beginning to wonder about is that, am I actually going to get what I expected from this game?
Why are we doing this now?
I need to know you can survive the journey.
Survival.
Then we leave for the mountain?
Depends on you. Hunt.
I'm just wondering if I am going to get what I'm actually expecting from this game. Ooh, I can kind of move around a bit. Wonder if I can find secrets. Game's literally just started. I'm already looking for secrets. And even if I found a secret, I probably wouldn't know what to do with it. I'm literally pressing every single button and Kratos is doing nothing. Ooh! Lost and found. New artifact set. Lost toys found. 1 of 4. Journal. I got
Gonna see what's up ahead.
Hold it.
hold what?
You were supposed to hold the up directional pad to open up the journal.
That stinks. Anyway, unbelievable. Even in the menu screen, we're looking at Kratos' back. What I was wondering is that if this story is going to give me what I wanted, because, like I said, I can't really see Kratos actually finding someone new and having a family with them, but the kind of formal relationship that he has with the boy, it doesn't seem like Kratos has actually been around. So what if, like, and he doesn't, and the way that he talks to the boy, like, she taught you to hunt, like, that would be something that, like, I don't know, a father would teach the son if Kratos was around. So I'm thinking, was Kratos not around when this kid was born, when he was growing up? Did Kratos actually have, like, something with this kid's mother and then took off to do, like, his vengeance on Olympus, and when he came back, and basically he came back because he realized that he had a son to take care of, and so now these two are really just getting to know each other? So it makes me wonder, because that's the kind of thing that I expect from Kratos. He is a bit of a bad boy, after all.
This way. I think.
I was actually kind of thinking for a second there, like, he's saying, show me that you can hunt, because he's planning to basically abandon the kid, but like finding out that this is all a test to see if he can survive the journey, I guess that makes a bit more sense. I mean, I know that Kratos is like cruel, but maybe he's not that cruel, because I've always stood up for Kratos.
What did you find?
Tracks. Not deer, though. I'll keep looking.
We gotta do the slow dramatic walk. They love the slow dramatic walk, Morty. Oh, I can control the camera finally. Or something.
There's a shiny to your left.
There's what?
If you go back and to the left.
Oh. Hack silver. What's that?
That is your currency.
Boy, you missed these.
Yes, I'm still dealing with light spikes from the thing for
Close.
some reason.
But also not deer. See? Tips are too wide. Mountain goat?
Your mother taught you well.
I could go for some goat.
Yeah.
She didn't teach you not to leave tracks, though. Which way? In the direction of deer. Man, I know that we're basically like on a time-sensitive matter, but I just want to move around and explore. Get kind of used to walking in this skin, you know? Ah, Kratos. Still basically busting chests open. Even though that was kind of like a thing that was just introduced in God of War Ascension. So... I found the second toy.
Now, hold. There you go.
Let's see. Treasure maps, artifacts. Lost and found. We found this little toy near the house. Oh, that's definitely not Kratos writing this.
No, the journal's written by the boy.
Alright, then I guess I could try to put on a voice like his. How's this sound? We found this little toy near the house. I used to have one like it. I think it may be part of a set. If we can find more, they may be worth something. I don't think that Kratos is the kind of guy that will let you have toys. So, I don't know, maybe we could sell them. It keeps thinking that I'm seeing something shiny off. Boy. Isn't there a button that you can use to call him?
This way.
No.
I think.
More tracks?
Yeah. But they're too round. Could be a wild boar.
I
Good.
like boar.
Oh! Now what?
This way, boy.
Hup!
Nice jump.
Oh. Wait, deer tracks. They're fresh. This way. Ah! Found it!
You scared the
Slow down,
deer.
boy.
Yeah. Now it's...
You are hunting deer, not chasing it.
Yes, Father.
Oh, my God of War sense is totally tingling looking at that. It just... I want to break it. Looks like a kind of chain that you would attack in the old games with the Blades of Chaos.
He broke our bridge. How are we gonna get across?
Step aside.
Nobody can cross it.
Wow.
Go.
Oh. What happened here?
Okay, Mjolnir apparently. So how do I de-equip the axe? Oh, there we go.
There it is!
Hold!
Don't shoot, not yet.
It's called the Leviathan
What are
axe.
you doing? Now its guard is up. Only fire. Only fire. When I tell you to fire.
I'm sorry.
Do not be sorry.
Right.
Be better. Find it. Find it.
Yeah, because that's the thing with deer. When they get scared, their muscles get all tense. What the?
My bow!
No! You are not ready! Stay back!
Shield? I have a shield.
Yes, and it would be imperative for you to learn how to use said shield.
It's not like the game told me that I had it yet. I just did this on instinct. Haha, you can hurt them on its way back. Man. Evade.
Behind you! Draugr. They've never come this close to our woods before.
Keep
Like
moving.
I said, boy, things have changed. Bestiary. Draugr. Mother said that Draugr were warriors who died, but their souls were too stubborn and angry to stop fighting. They'd fight off the Valkyrie that came to collect them, and bring their own dead bodies back to life, warping and twisting their previous form into something else. Now they're husks of their former selves, and fight anybody they can find. She also said that they can come back in all different shapes and sizes, and that some even have the powers that others may not. So these guys are our new undead soldiers, huh?
Sort of, yeah.
Health stones. I guess no more finding chests of orbs, huh?
No.
Yeah. This
You will
one.
find chests, as you have discovered already, but
You went in the old temple. But Mom told me never to go in there.
We do what we please, boy. No excuses.
We go where we want.
Look,
A Jotun.
can I have my bow back now?
Can you hit it from here?
We should get closer. I went hunting with Mother a bunch of times. She never wanted to take me.
Oh, you never...
Why now?
It was her wish. And it was time.
Okay.
Well, I guess there goes my theory. I guess Kratos was around. Maybe he really is a bad dad. Enemy health bar. Yeah, I kind of noticed. Like,
kinda love when games give you the tutorials later than you were wanting them.
Why is the axe unequipping itself? It disappears. Where's the axe? He's holding it, but it's gone. Is this a glitch?
Yeah. I guess.
Like, literally.
I'm seeing it. What the fuck?
It's the magic disappearing axe.
Oh, that's great. Oh, shit! And when it disappears, you can't use it. That's. No, it's in his hand.
Yep. Here's your answer, Eddie.
Ron was like saying you can always retrieve it, and I'm sitting here like, he can't retrieve it when it's not there.
Acme's disappearing, reappearing axe.
Yeah, Ron's saying a wizard did it.
The wizard did it. That's great. Man, instinct is telling me to hit square and triangle. It seems like only the heavy attack works.
Doesn't bother me. Do me a favor when you get a moment. Hit right stick.
I am hitting.
No, clicking it.
Oh, targeting? Cool.
Yeah. Oh, you're getting
Well, it kind of tends to happen when your only weapon goes AWOL. Like, seriously, the only things that working are heavy attacks and they leave me exposed.
You know, I've never seen that happen, so I don't know what's going on there.
It's
That's
just my
funny.
luck.
That's funny.
Well, at least Kratos still knows how to parry.
Don't die. That's not all of them.
Boy of the month, this guy. Can I have my axe back, please?
Oh my god.
I mean, this is just karma. This is just Kratos' bad karma. He took the boy's bow, the universe took his axe.
Something's gotta open that gate.
Yeah, I mean, you have it back now.
It's open.
Yeah, but it's gonna...
You know, afterwards.
Let's see. Oh, great. I have to... Oh, it's back now.
What now?
So that karma was just the game's way of saying go fuck yourself.
Yep. Okay, hold L2.
You froze it in place. Clever.
Oops.
You were supposed to go.
You didn't mean to do that, did you?
What can I
Good job.
What can I say? I thought that I was closer. And plus, I'm still used to some of the other God of War controls. Like, I expected Kratos to roll under it, Indiana Jones style.
So...
Nah, he's an old man now. He can't afford to do that.
Kratos is an old man. He was already...
Where are you going? I think he's this way.
Shut up, boy. What is this? Oh good, he's still a grave robber.
What?
He can no longer use it. We can.
I guess this'll just take me back, won't it?
So you're asking someone who's played this, who's seen this game played once. Alright, that barrel, those barrels right there are breakable.
Okay. Nothing.
Sometimes they give hack silver.
Cool combination. There's something familiar about this. Is this a wardrobe?
Boy, over here.
Oh, look! It's Skull and Hati, the giant wolves who chased the sun and moon. Where did they come from? How did they get up there? What's happening there at the end? They eat the sun and moon, and then everybody fights?
It's Ragnarok. More than myth. New labor. Every shrine tells the story of a giant legend. Shrines found. The giants left. The giants left behind shrines that tell stories from their history. I love these stories when Mom told them. Let's see how many we can find. I wonder how Kratos is going to explain to this boy that no, there's no giant wolves that chase the sun and moon, and instead the sun is attached to a gigantic chariot pulled by 4 flaming stone horses. It's...
A myth.
Okay. Because you see, that's honestly one of the problems of living in a world where one established mythology is shown to be true. Unless all this is just taking place in Kratos' head. Boy.
Father, look.
Wait for my mark. Relax. Do not think of it as an animal. It is simply a target. Clear your mind. Steady your aim and breathe in.
Old ills.
Feet solid. Steady yourself. Exhale and release.
I got it.
Good.
Not down yet. Or is it?
It's down, not dead.
It's still alive.
You have to finish the job. It's suffering. It's antlers.
Your knife.
You do it.
No. Finish what you started.
Be sure to thank it. This is where a boy becomes a man.
I can't.
Welcome to the circle of life, kid. Over time, you'll learn where you fit on that chain. That was incredible. Kratos was close to...
Atreus!
Bye, boy.
Hey, that's ours. You'll get your own venison.
We're gonna fight that?
We have no choice.
I feel woefully unprepared for this. Press square to command Atreus to shoot arrows. Hold L2, then press square to target a specific enemy. Enemies will be distracted from attacking Kratos when they are hit by an arrow. The number of arrows you can shoot is indicated in the lower right corner.
Okay, just tell me when to shoot.
Makes you feel any better, he won't die.
Kid? Oh, the giant.
The boy.
God, boy!
I'm set.
He'll just get heated.
Well, he is my kid after all. I should tell him the story of how I once fell off of his great-grandmother's back while she was climbing a mountain. Or about that time that I climbed up on his great-grandfather's back. There was a temple attached to it. Boy!
Keep hitting it. Why is Stop falling! Damn it,
Hammer!
I'm ready.
Can't tell if he's after the kid or if he's after me.
He's after both.
Yeah, but the game told me that he'd be at least distracted by the kid. Oh, that one's gonna hurt in the morning.
Almost there. This is getting kind of hairy.
Distracted boy.
I'm ready.
Hiccups.
All set.
Get control of yourself, boy.
I'm fine. Kill it. Ready and wait. Hit ya.
Here you go.
Where's the prompt? Prompt?
Not all of them will have QTE prompts that you have to deal with.
Boy.
Calm down.
Think I'm afraid.
It's dead, Jim.
You're nothing to me.
Boy, look at me. Look at me,
I had
boy.
a feeling that the
Boy,
kid has
look at me.
been through something.
We did it.
You are not ready.
What?
Are you serious?
Are you serious?
I found the deer.
I found the deer. I proved myself. How am I not ready?
We are going home.
I haven't been sick in a long time. I can do this.
That's why.
You are not ready.
The kid is sickly. Well, he is a bit of a scrawny puke.
I am ready.
Do not speak again.
Seriously, one more word and I'll hit you. The troll's toll. Oh, I thought that was a Jotun. Kill trolls. Encounter more of these colossal horned totem bearers by thoroughly exploring the lands you traverse. Consult the bestiary for tips on defeating them. I thought this was the bestiary. Alright. Bronze, kill 3. Silver, 6. Gold, 10.
Yeah, there's a lot to do in this game.
Scheisse. Codex. Skull and Hati. Wolf giants. Skull chases the sun, Hati the moon. What happens when they catch their prey? Looks like a massive fight. Odin, Thor, the world serpent. Could it be? What, Ragnarok? Dao Kumapor. I think the troll we just fought was Dao Kumapor. Mother used to tell me stories about him to try and scare me if I wandered off too far. I think she'd be proud of me, but Father thinks because I got a little angry that I'm not ready.
That's a little angry.
Well, yeah, very much so.
I mean, compared to Kratos.
I think that's why Kratos is the expert on whether or not he's ready or not. Whatever, I just helped him kill a troll. I'm ready. Mother told me a lot of stories about trolls. This one's name translates to Death Merchant. With a name like that, I think it's safe to assume he was pretty evil. Glad we killed him. Kratos is trying to teach the kid to be better, to control himself, to not be like him. Maybe that's why
Not be the embodied anger incarnate.
Maybe that's why Kratos kept his distance. Not only was the kid pretty sickly growing up, he basically didn't want himself to rub off on the kid. Well, would have basically taken me to the bestiary anyway.
The path home is this way. Duh.
It's really weird. I've been having a lot of strange dreams involving kids lately. They've been kind of freaking me out. Now I'm playing a game that's literally all about the whole relationship. What are you doing, boy? I thought I told you only shoot when I say. Stunning enemies. An enemy's stun bar is located below their health bar. Clicking in quick succession inflicts stun damage, causing the bar to fill. Once the bar is filled, the enemy is stunned. Press R3 to grab a stunned enemy. Arrows and barehanded attacks inflict extra stun. Switch to barehanded by throwing the axe or sheathing. Alright, boy. Ready?
Or letting it disappear.
Come here. It's just not like how it used to be, is it? Here, let me help you out. This one's on fire. You're not even half the man I am. What are you shooting at, boy?
You must have hit.
Heck, silver. You know, when I was a kid, I always had an idea for a shield that could basically retract like that, and everybody told me that they would be impractical. Then Percy Jackson happened.
And now Dad of War happened.
I'll be with you in a moment, boy. New labor. Hidden chambers. Find and enter all the chambers when able. Alright, there are 7 locked doors throughout the world. Find them all. There's no such thing as a locked door for this man.
Still can't get the doors open, huh?
Quiet.
Boy, the last time though there was a locked door that stood in my way, I took the man who held the key and I broke his head. These health stones are reminding me of the pickups from friggin' Borderlands.
Oh, now I told you how to lock on.
I don't know. Camera won't cooperate. Some enemies are resistant to Leviathan attacks. Okay, I prefer my fists anyway. Reaver's Doom. New kill labor. Encounters more corrupted foot soldiers thoroughly exploring lands. Consult bestiary for tips. Alright, what's the bestiary?
I told you something was different about the
Right
forest.
there.
And I told you that everything was that everything had changed. What is this thing? It looks like a reaver, but its voice sounds so strange. Even Father doesn't know.
And I told you not to speak.
Seriously, boy. Open your mouth again, and I'm going to send you flying across the woods.
You may want to take that health stone. You are a little low on health. Or your lost health.
Boy. Man, that got some distance.
But why would a fire troll burn Mother's garden? And since when are draugrs so close to the house? And what was that frozen thing that attacked us?
I do not know. Now be silent. We are almost home.
Why did we leave the deer behind? I know that the troll yeeted it, but come on, venison, that was good eating.
I think it might have been because they didn't necessarily need it for the food. It was just more for the test.
Yeah. Oh, I could turn
But then
around.
that would have been a waste of a kill, though.
Ah. So the bottom directional allows me to turn around quickly. Useful. Ashes. Boy.
Yeah.
Inside, boy.
And don't give me no back talk. Do not make me take off my belt. The question is, how much of it can you actually tell is her, and how much is the rest of the wood?
I don't think you really can. I think it's just a matter of just the ashes themselves.
Well, not me. Just get me a cheap pine box and bury me out in the woods.
We're all saying it's a bag of holding, it's all the ashes.
Is it going to basically show it when the camera pans down again? That all the ashes are gone? I guess I won't get to look.
That would be funny.
That would be funny. He's suddenly going to decide that the boy is ready, isn't he?
It's not fair.
That's life. Trust me, kid.
He doesn't know anything.
You're right, I don't. You know everything, don't you? You're like, what, 9?
I don't expect it to be any different now that she's...
What? Peanut Gallery taking a break? Am I interrupting your live stream? Your podcast? No, please, continue.
No, that's all he's gonna say.
Well, at least we have a fire pit. Place is a bit of a fixer-upper. I mean, come on, Kratos. You're in a wintry forest. I know you probably had never... Actually, no. Kratos has seen snow. Friggin' the Typhon level from God of War 2. Boy.
You lost control.
That thing was trying to kill us. It's not like you don't get angry in a fight.
Anger can be a weapon. If you control it, use it. You clearly cannot. When you...
I haven't been sick in a long time. I'm better now.
Fine. Come on
Hit
in.
me.
You want me to hate?
I want you to try.
Go ahead and try and hit me if you're able. Come on,
Ow!
stop trying to hit me and hit me.
Try again.
Put your
Why are you doing that?
Too slow.
Put your heart in it.
Try again.
Cut it out!
Weak. Again. Again.
Stop it!
Again. Your anger. You can get lost in it. That ahead is difficult. And you, Atreus, are clearly not ready.
What was that?
Quiet.
Sounds big.
Come on out! There's no use hiding anymore. I know who you are.
What's going on? Do you know him? Do you know him?
More importantly, I know what you are.
Boy, beneath the floor. Now.
But you told me never to go down there. Who is that?
I do not know.
What's he talking about?
I do not know. Get in.
I know what's down there.
Just tell me what I want to know.
Just a little basement.
No need for this to get bloody.
Why do I have
Or
a feeling?
say-
Why do I have a feeling that I know who this is?
If you know your mythos, you do.
Yeah,
Something to do with mistletoe.
you're definitely the one. Long way from home, aren't you?
What do you want?
Oh, you already know the answer to that.
Whatever it is you seek, I do not have it. You should move
He
on.
wants what you are, Kratos.
And here I thought your kind was supposed to be so enlightened, so much better than us, so much smarter. And yet you hide out here in the woods, like a coward.
You do not want this
I think
fight.
he does, Kratos.
I'm pretty sure I do.
I'm trying to teach my son to turn the other cheek.
Leave. My. home.
You are going to have to kill me for that to happen.
I warned you.
Finally.
I'm legit surprised that this is the conflict of the...
You would not listen.
This is the conflict of the entire game right here.
No?
Fine. My turn.
Yep. Come on, you should know. Can't you sense it?
How incredibly disappointing. Come on, then. Point!
Oh!
I find this guy sucks.
You're trying hard not to say his name, aren't you?
I don't have to try hard.
Are you even trying?
I could always get some mistletoe to throw at you.
Come on already! So slow!
Tell me about it, man. This wasn't my first choice. I mean, why do you have to use 2 buttons in order to friggin' evade? How you like that, Spidey?
That it?
Oh!
Forget how to use a shield? Not very bright. Tell me what I want. Pain stops real simple. Why are there 2 beds in here?
Leave my
A couple of gods tearing apart the neighborhood.
Struck a nerve.
It's another day.
Hit the tree. Use the tree. Yes! Hit it with a tree!
Who are you hiding? Slow and old. You should never have come to Midgard.
He's healing. Because that's his thing.
So, can't
Okay, so
try
you do
again.
know who this is.
Yep.
You talk too much.
I mean, I figured that the whole mistletoe thing would have given it away.
I don't know my mythos well enough to
Maybe
know
whoever
that.
it is you've got stashed in that house.
I just know the name of the character.
Rage! Holy crap! Rios hasn't freaking had this since Ghost of Sparta. Spartan Rage!
Who is it? Who are you afraid I'll find? Let's find out.
If you notice, you were also healing.
I am? Holy crap. I have a feeling that this isn't nearly going to be as fun as it is throughout the rest of the game. Wait, that the rest of the game isn't nearly going to be as fun as this. But this basically is about like... Holy crap, I'm out. Brooklyn Rage!
Don't have time for this!
Getting down to the wire.
You're a vicious one, aren't you?
Never pegged you for a masochist. Thought you were too full of yourself for that. But then again, masochism is just another form of vanity. I'm gonna drop a monolith on you! Boy. Okay, I'm gonna rescue the kid, and I'm gonna go to bed and sleep this one off like a bad hangover. And just hope that the kid can do as he's told and not talk. Keep his goddamn mouth shut.
Leaving so soon?
Look, I know that you've got mother issues and everything. Holy shit!
When Odin sent me here, I just needed answers, but you had to act all proud. Throw whatever you have at me. I'll keep coming. That old body will give out. But before I end this, I want you to know one thing. I can't feel any of this.
This happens a lot.
You've seen it with your own eyes. You can't hurt me. Nothing can. This fight is pointless. Your struggle is pointless.
You would not believe how stubborn I am,
It
sir.
has to be this way. Pathetic.
Hello. So sorry about that, folks. Accidentally pulled my microphone loose. Kay, you still with me?
Good job.
Thanks. Thanks a lot.
Hey, you're the one that did it, not me.
When I feel nothing, but you feel everything. Yet you keep trying.
Holy
I'm not
shit.
my brother. And if you'd given me what
Not
I
my
wanted,
brother?
it wouldn't have ended this way. But no. Let's finish this. You can't
Round
beat
3.
me.
Holy shit. That's kind of like what Zeus used to do. Back. Holy crap. This fight really is like Zeus.
I feel nothing.
Let's find out. As a crazy man once said, they better hope that they burned every single nerve in your body, because I'm gonna go looking.
Nothing.
Oh.
Do you think he's got nerves in his penis still?
I think that would basically add to his sad and tragic existence.
Looks like you picked up on the combat controls pretty quickly.
Yeah. Oh, not.
Mostly invade needs to be a priority for you.
Yep. What can I say? I think that it's stupid that you have to basically like put in a command code for it.
Beat me!
So he actually did come here searching for information. I honestly thought that he literally came here looking for, well, an execution. So, Odin is aware of Kratos. Here we go again. Quick, press triangle. Rip his head off. Yield. Oh.
I'd hope that you, of everyone I'd faced, would finally make me feel something, but you can't.
Break his neck. Now rip his head off and shit down his neck. Yeah, he'll be back. That's why you always decapitate. Tap it and decap it. Okay, so something has clearly changed because Kratos healed just like Spindly down there did. Axe.
Who was he? He knew me. Did he know my past?
He said he was...
How did they find me after all this time? Faye, what do I do? Our son is not ready to carry your ashes to the top of the mountain.
Yep, see? Kratos heals himself now.
Well, I mean, he is half god.
But that's the thing, it's like... That has...
And neither am I.
Neither am I.
I do not know how to do this without you.
Faye. That's never happened before. Because believe me, if it did, probably would have saved Kratos a whole lot of trouble in certain regards.
Yeah, right?
Like, the entire plot of the entire franchise could possibly be destroyed
But we cannot stay here.
by this one little piece of information. Boy.
Boy.
There was so much. I thought.
You're all right.
You're all right.
I am all right. Come. Gather your things. We are leaving.
Thought I wasn't ready.
You are not. We have no choice now.
You can't leave the past buried, Kratos.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You need them. I have a feeling we're about to get a title screen. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I'm just thinking...
Nah.
The mountain.
The mountain. It's gonna be a long
You're just
trip.
wishing for something that. Oh,
Yes.
I was gonna say you're
but
just
an
wishing for something that's
important
up there.
Whoa. How did this happen?
Well, that was really incredible. And it looks like we've been recording for about an hour and 16 minutes at this point. I think that
Yeah, as you know it, I was gonna say if you wanted to do a break here, this would be the best place to do so.
yeah, because we just basically completed, I think, the first chapter of the game, so I really think that, like, that's a good idea. So I think that, wow, this game,
Yeah, here's the best part: you can save anywhere.
that's good, because I definitely like,
Me too.
because of my experiences with other games that I've had, basically. What is that? Is that mine? I guess it would have to be, so...
Yep. Is it?
I mean, it was made today at 11:53, so yeah, that's the one that I just made. Saved on him, saved immediately. So that is that really is. Let me just wrap my head around this for a second. I just the game really is spectacular and beautiful to look at. I am kind of worried, a little bit on edge, that this game might be basically like leaning towards spectacle over substance, but the substance that I've seen so far is really good. The only problem that I basically have is that there's a huge chunk of story that's missing, and that's part of the appeal, because we're hoping to get some more revelation about that story, but I just really kind of... We're basically dropped into a different point in Kratos' life, where it's been a long time since Greece and Mount Olympus, and he's put all that stuff behind him. But now his past is finally coming to haunt him in some regards, because I think that for however long he's been living here with Atreus and Faye, I think her name was.
It was Faye.
Faye? Now, they've been living in relative peace without being noticed, but now Odin and the Norse gods have realized that he's there, and they've basically sent... I'm hesitant to say who it is just yet, because I have a feeling that I do know, but I don't want to say anything as of yet, because I don't want to basically have egg on my face if I end up being wrong. So, okay, so...
If you want to just message me later, I can at least tell you if you're right or not.
I don't know if I basically would want to spoil it or not, but maybe we'll do that. I'm just left thinking, okay, now Odin is aware of Kratos. He's going to want information. So, like, what information could Kratos have that Odin would want? Well, I think it had something to do with the fact that Kratos literally killed everyone above and below that one mountain that somebody might have heard of, but I think that that's really the thing. With these gods being paranoid of Kratos, if they just left him alone, they would... None of this would be happening to them. Just stay out of his way. Leave him to his own devices. This is... anyway. The thing that basically is like... What we talked about with the basement and everything, where Atreus was hiding... It's so weird, because... I've done my best to try to avoid spoilers on this game for ever since it came out. I never watched any playthroughs of it. I don't know much about the story, but I do know some things that I just couldn't ignore. But I haven't really watched anything for years, and so it's so weird, because this morning, like, as I'm basically, like, at work, I see on my phone that YouTube is recommending me a video from this game about Atreus knowing about a certain something. And I'm just left wondering, that's odd that YouTube is recommending me this right as I'm about to start playing this game. So, it's just another example of your iPhone spying on you. So, anyway, so, I didn't watch it, however, because I still wanted to avoid it, but I think I know a little something about, well, something else. So, but I can't really go into it right now, so...
Something dark side.
So something dark side. The thing about this game is that, though, compared to the other God of War games, there is a lot to manage. And I'm not just talking about, like, the RPG elements on the pause menu. I mean, take a look at all this. I'm basically thinking, is this God of War? Is it Kingdom friggin' Hearts? I'm not prepared for all of this. I don't have the right mindset. But, no, I'm actually talking about the combat controls, because, god damn, like, whoever designed this game, did they deliberately try to be an asshole? I mean, it's basically because I've been playing God of War for a lot, basically almost all of my gaming career. So I have a lot of built-in instinct when it comes to God of War games. It's like the difference from when you go from the later God of War games back to the original God of War game, all the improvements that they've made to the controls and all the quality of life changes, like being able to reflect attacks with the Golden Fleece, stuff that you don't have in the first game. Suddenly, the first game becomes archaic and primitive and really hard to actually get the hang of again. What?
The fast movement when you're grabbing something.
Yeah. So, it's really the fact that it's the combat, because the evading system, I basically discovered the shield by accident, because my instinct tells me in a God of War game that L1 is for blocking, it's for shield, so I did that by accident. But with and I even learned how to basically, like, evade by accident by basically, like, moving the control stick left and right and basically, like, accidentally tapping X. I learned how to sprint by accident, but it's really that fact that, like, you have to, instead of basically rolling out of the way by quickly tapping the directional pad by quickly tapping the analog stick, either left or right or even backwards, it's the fact that you have to press the X in order to get that as well. So it's like, you have a lot more control over Kratos, but it's like, because of all that necessary control, there comes a lot of extra on top of it, extra stuff that you gotta manage, and in the heat of battle, it's really kind of easy to sort of lose track of everything, because for a while there, I was fighting, and I didn't even realize that the hammer, the axe was gone. Sorry, folks, I keep referring to the Leviathan axe as a hammer because the fact that Kratos can throw it away and call it back to him it just reminds me of Thor's hammer so much, Mjolnir, because I think that's basically what it's based on. Although it's interesting that they call it the Leviathan hammer because, I mean, I don't know if... What?
You said hammer again.
The Leviathan axe, whatever. It's interesting that they call it the Leviathan axe because I don't know if there's an actual Leviathan from Norse mythology, because that's from the Bible, or at the very least the Torah, the Talmud, which one is it? I don't know. So I'm wondering, are the Hebrews going to show up? I don't know, because that would be interesting to have Kratos fight and kill through that pantheon. I mean, currently the internet is basically doing a thing about, like, how Bible depicted angels are, how monstrous they are. They make for pretty interesting enemies. So anyway, so I guess I am kind of blown away, and I am really curious to see where this goes. So I think that basically that is a good point to call it for right now. And what do you think, Kay? You got anything you'd like to add to this?
Not really, just kind of impressed that you were able to fight the guy as well as you did.
Yeah, you'd be surprised how quickly I can pick up on things and adjust when I'm getting my ass kicked. So
there is a thing to note, though. They didn't go over this in the tutorial area, but if the target flashes red before he attacks, that's an unblockable attack. So that's a dodge.
Yeah, I kind of picked up on that after I got
smacked around because you're blocking instead of the other thing. Yeah,
it's my instinct. I kept thinking, because it's like I said, this fight literally felt like it was modeled after Zeus, the Zeus boss fight from the end of God of War 2. And I've fought that boss fight so many times when Zeus is normal size and he fights you one-on-one. He literally does kind of the same things. He comes in close quickly by basically like kind of doing that dash attack. He gets close to you, and he does a few melee attacks, which basically you can either block or basically like attack him on. And then whenever he's at a distance, he summons lightning and strikes the ground. This guy literally does the same thing, except instead of lightning, it's with ice. And it basically like, I guess that kind of like reawakened my instincts, because it's like, this does feel familiar. It's just now I've got a completely different skill set and gotta adjust to it. So, but yeah, like that fight. The only thing that I'm kind of disappointed in is that the fight has to end before I can drain his life bar and the cutscene takes over. It would have been so much more satisfying if I could actually just get him all the way down before he heals himself. But speaking of which, the fact that Kratos can now heal himself as a demigod, because, I mean, the thing about it is, Kratos isn't the god of war anymore. He's still the son of Zeus, but he's technically not the god of war. His godly powers were drained into the Blade of Olympus, and... the Blade of Olympus. Oh, that's interesting. Because the last we saw of Kratos, that blade was going into his chest. Did he
That's actually what my husband was saying too, was that there might have been a chance that when he got stabbed, that the blade transferred some of that power back.
He reabsorbed his godly powers. Because, I mean, when Athena pulls the sword out of his chest and throws it away, it stops glowing. But then the question is, that's how Zeus killed him in God of War 2. If he is capable of reabsorbing his godhood from the sword being impaled through him, wouldn't that have happened the first time? Unless Zeus did something, and now that Zeus is dead. That's interesting, because that technically means that the power of the God of War is the only Olympian god power that actually remains intact. I guess it had to go somewhere. And that's interesting, because when we saw the other gods die, the forces of nature to which they held to a leash were basically unleashed upon the world with full force. Poseidon, the ocean; Hades, the underworld; Apollo, the sun, was blocked out by a perpetual storm, and Zeus was pretty much everything else, the glue that was basically holding everything together. So if Kratos no longer had the power of the god of war, that would basically mean that war itself would be unleashed on the entire planet. Anybody who survived the chaos would literally be killing each other. So, oh god, everything is still contained inside Kratos, and that's probably kept the world spinning. Could that be what Odin is after? Could that be what Spindly was after? That's interesting. Yeah, I'm calling him Spindly because, seriously, like, dude, you're friggin' in Norse mythology. Get yourself a damn sandwich. I mean, go hang out with Volstagg for a while. He knows how to make a pretty good sandwich. Camera settings.
Or go hang out with Thor. I bet he does.
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about that. Anyways, that is a really good stopping point. This video has gone on for long enough, but of course, I bet we're only going to be able to ever see that opening cutscene once, because now, maybe if we start a new game, but now from now on, this will probably be the title screen, because all that was interwoven into the story. It immediately kind of takes you into it. Hey, I didn't even notice the kids sleeping on the ground there. Maybe that's a doll.
Huh. Yeah, that looks like a doll to me.
Maybe it is. Yeah, it kind of does look like a doll, because it's like sitting way too still. A kid that age is never going to sit still, even when they're sleeping. I toss and turn in my sleep. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of God of War. I am looking forward to seeing where it goes next. If you like it, please leave a comment down in the comment section below. Be sure to like it and share it with your friends. If you want to keep up to date with more God of War coming at you in the future, then be sure to smash that subscribe button like you're a troll trying to smash a whiny child that's shooting you with arrows. And ring that bell for notifications. And as always, I will catch you guys in the next video. Any last words, Kay?
See ya.
Later.